I'm back at the garage. As you can see, we got some movement with something here. That's my Blazer right there. It's a piece of shit right now for me. I call it that. Back here with the Jeep. Don't know if you can see this. This is my another piece of shit Ford Expedition XLT V8. It's giving me trouble starting. I don't know if it's my fuel pump or it could be the relay. I had a piece of that drywall drop, as you see. Yes, it's a mess. This fell. I gotta clean this up again. This right here. Yep. What I'm gonna do is go back here. I don't know if you can see it right back here where the flashlight's at. I gotta take that off and see if there's pressure. Right now I'm gonna go back here and twist this off. See if I get my meaty hands back here. I don't even care if I drop it. Okay, so that's it right there. There's a piece on top of it. I guess it came off of this. We're gonna set that right there. All right, that was stuck in it right there, this little black piece. And now I got a little file. Let's see if I can get a little bit of gas out of there. I got gas, so it's getting gas. I brought my jump pack from Harbor Freight. Yes, I ran it over. It's got a little crack right there. You know, but it works. My other one, I don't know, it just stopped working. But that's what I got from my battery. It's in my Jeep. I got gas out of that thing right there. Right there. You can see it's got some wetness to it, so there's gas getting to it. So that's one thing I gotta check. Now I gotta walk out. Water gets in right here, so I gotta figure out not the best alley. I might have to put like a row of sandbags this way. Yep. This is the Blazer. It needs a lot of work. I got a fender for that. It has rust started that back here where the gas is now. I could patch that, that's no big problem. I kept this because I want this to be my wife's car. It's nice inside. It's just probably stinking like rat piss right now, probably, or some kind of varmint. I might try to start this. Well, they said if your battery needs charged, it might not start everything in it. So I brought the jump pack to add to that to see if I get it to turn over and start. Can't see nothing, but I got that hooked up to the battery. It's hard to do this with no lights. I got some lights here. We're gonna try to start it. I don't got high hopes for this because I think some animal chewed the wire, but we're gonna try it. There we go. That quick. All right. Do miss me, forgot to turn the jump pack on. So let's see. That's what I get. What? The battery was good. See, that's what I'm saying. Maybe not enough power. Problem is, every time I use the jump pack, I gotta go reset it. You gotta be kidding me. I just charged that battery. Yep. Folks, I think I got a dead battery again. It never fails me. I do one thing and something else happens. Okay. See how there's no lights right there? Right there. Right there. It's on. If I hit this button, it goes back on. And that's why I think this damn thing is the worst part about that. When you're by yourself, you can't do two things. See if I can do it. This right here has to be on. Up here is off. That's what I forgot to hit. Had those on, but not that. Let me see if I can do that a little better. I don't know. This damn thing is causing me issues. Now, if the battery's dead, then I can see why. See that? No start. Starter's going. No gas, right? Something tells me down there I gotta go down there. This right here, it might be one of these because I've been checking and they say it's one of these maybe. This is a relay that I checked. I checked all these relays, but it could be one of these. I forget which one they said. And I don't know how to tell if these are bad. Oh boy. It cranks no start. I don't know. Got to figure it out. That right there fell when that fell. Up there, landed here. As you can see, my window's so dirty from that window being open, it blew all that dirt in. And I got shit all over this. I bought this in rough shape, but I did plan to fix it. But health reason I couldn't. Yep, flat tire. So yeah, it's a project. This is what happens when you just don't pay attention to your vehicles. It just, you know, this was a runner when it was parked. I don't know what happened to it. But we got it in here when it was running. This is why me and Fords don't get along. Let me tell you this. I pull it in here, this window stopped working. That one's been jacked up, but it broke again. And then I got 2 flat tires. I think it's a bad omen for this car. Maybe. Shits and giggles. So again, what I'm going to do, I checked for gas in the little thing. Let me see if I get my hair. We go. This light's off. We're going to put that light back on. And we're going to see if jumping it with that gives it extra power. Got more light now because I got the headlamp on. This car is dirty. It needs cleaned. That don't matter. Look at this. I don't know. You know, I did put gas in it. Maybe not enough. It's a V8. And yes, you got to have like a half a tank to damn start this thing. Maybe that's why I just don't like Fords. Okay, we're back over this end. As you see, it turned off. So, we're going to turn it back on. I don't know what I did with my file. Here it is. I got my trusty file. I'm going to see if that bleeds again. Don't know if you can see the gas coming out. Let's see. See, I got no gas coming out. So that means it could be the fuel pump. No gas coming out. So there's no pump and no pressure. That would be coming out with gas if there was pressure. There ain't. Now, maybe the fuel pump's gone. And boy, I don't feel like changing this fuel pump. Hey, if I wanted to get it to run, I guess I got to do the fuel pump. Drop a comment if you want to see me complete that or do it. So again, shits and giggles. Now, I already know it's the fuel pump now. It's not getting gas. Okay. Without the beeping, let's see if we hear the fuel pump turn on. I don't hear the fuel pump. Radio turns on though. All the pretty lights come on. But I do not have a fuel pump on. Okay, so my keys. Now I'm just gonna go see that pressure valve again. This video is going back and forth trying to start this Expedition piece of crap, but running down the cause. It's leading towards the fuel pump. Could it be the relay? Could it be that switch on the side? We're going to check that next. All right, so pardon me. Here's the switch right here. We're going to press that. Well, it's already pressed. It's pressed in. I don't know. I don't know if that's an issue. However, I do like the size of this, and it's got power when it ran. It's just, when I put it in this damn garage, everything went berserk. We're going to see if I got pressure built up. Because, you know, that's a clear sign if I don't got no gas coming out. Okay, so now look, see? I'm not getting no gas. That's definitely a fuel pump issue. Because if I had light, I probably could see if the relay or that fuse is bad. We're back at it. Shits and giggles, man. I ain't got nothing to lose now. It's not doing nothing. A little engine that could, but a little engine that can't. These are relays. This relay I stepped on by accident. I dropped it and stepped on it. No, it don't work. Here's another relay. I checked every damn relay. I don't know. Has to be the fuel pump. The shit that's in this car. A grease gun. Floor jack. Jumper cables. A hammer jack. A saw. Yeah, it's in here. Yep, I don't know. I started fixing this one day and gave up. This here's a USB thing. I don't know, I never used it. Push. Look at that. When I got this, I parked it and never used it much. Wow. Yeah, did I buy a piece of shit? Yes, I probably did. This has nothing but radio stuff. Rear view camera. Never used it. Came for a shit radio I bought for this. I went to the junkyard and got this Kenwood. It bounces. It bumps. But look. Look at that ghetto. Ghetto mount. Yep. It is just hammered in there. I don't know if you can see me. Don't come at me about my radio mount. I can pull it out and remove a brace. That's what it needs. I need to remove a brace in there. Put my keys away. Well, needless to say, that's not getting done today. Because I can't get it to start. There it is. So how many want to see this damn thing start? Yes, folks, we got a weed growing out of it. It's a fucking weed growing up through the motor. Side mount cables, I can never get hooked up. see, this is on. Let's see even if I can get in this son of a bitch. Look at that. Look, it even got a battery in it. This thing is probably so damn crusty and smells like rat piss or whatever's living in it. But hell, we're going to give it a whirl. There's all my Rock Auto stuff. A car door for that. I did, however, buy a tune-up for this and didn't even start it. Yeah, look, that don't even have an ink link. We're gonna have to check this because this here is the thing that's causing it. Sometimes I just don't want to do anything. It's a big door for a Chevy. See if I got any juice. Nothing. That battery is at toast. That's why that battery was here, so I can jump that battery. Anything in the glove box? Rat poop. Yep, we've already got some rats. Okay, this is the back. I got a door cord. That is the big piece of muffler that was on my Expedition. Look at the rust. I took it off. This here is my bezel for the radio. There's a fan shroud I got. That was the distributor. This here is, I don't know what the hell that is. This is my tune-up. New ashtray. Spark plugs. Door pins I put on. Seatbelt. Spark plugs. Yep, I gotta do that. I'm 0-2 getting my vehicle started. Yep, that's the life of it. I knew the battery was bad on this one. However, it's not inspected. It needs a tune-up. I need to fix that. There's a couple things why I got to get this roadworthy. It'll happen. However, the Ford. This thing here, boy. The tank's right there. I didn't take the battery off. This thing right here. You know, it's not that I hate it. It's just I don't like it that much. I'm not a Ford person. Not gonna take this battery. I'm not giving up. Jump this to that and that. Turn that off. I hear some fire trucks. Don't know if you could hear that on here. I don't know where they went. I don't see smoke, do you? The jumper cable's in here. I was wrong. Time to go back in here to get jumper cables. Acquired the jumper cables. Now we're going to daisy them together. Yep. We're going to test it. We're going to see if this shenanigans shit works. Yep. I like these jumper cables. They got claws on both sides. And it's actually pretty good. I got these off of the same guy who gave me the floor jack when I was at garbage picking. Yes, the guy gave them to me. It's in giggle time again. There we go. We got something. Look at that. It's actually trying to start. Ooh, that was hard. I tried to pump the gas. Come on. Come on. I want to be 1 and 2. Okay. Okay. Now I got to get my leg over there. Okay, so I got my foot over there. This is a little awkward. Nothing. Give it a couple more cranks. It's trying. Okay, so now we got to use the backup plan. So now this has to come into play. Yep, this is what I do. Why not? Gets it to work. Got it on. Be a contortionist. That door's messed up because of the door card, so got to do what I got to do. I nicknamed this one Just Blaze because it's a blazer. It wants to start, but then again, who knows? So we still got lines. We still got this. This is still kicking. Now, you can't see the route line to see if it's getting gas. Yep. I want one of these to start just to make my trip back here worth the while. Look at this. This is what I'm doing to get this to start. Give it a couple cranks. It has gas. Well, maybe not. I don't know. The gas thing's not moving. It wants to. Go on, Just Blaze. Alright. I'm done for today. I feel defeated? No. I don't feel defeated. Why? Because I knew both cars need help. Was it a hope and prayer that they would start? Yes. But you never succeed if you don't try. Making sure all my stuff is put away or turned off or whatever. Nothing. Look at this plug I made. I made that plug. It got shit because of the water. The lock up. So now I gotta put all this back in the Jeep. Trish rock because people are throwing their tree branches back here with a big piece of cement. If you're in Pittsburgh, PA, and you're close by me, let me know if I could use your Bobcat to flatten all that. Yes, I need a Bobcat to flatten this alleyway because people just started throwing trees back here. All that debris is just thrown back here. Cinder blocks were right here. And it's just a shit show back here. Call it a paper alleyway, meaning the city don't take care of it. But like I told the city, you only care about it when you want me to pay money. Because if I block that off, since they don't care about it, they'll complain and charge me a fine to tear it down. Everything's buttoned up. Time to go to the Jeep and go home. Trying to place the GoPro where I could use it when I start the Jeep. Alright, let's see. It got me back here. Now I gotta back up out of here. Let's see if I can get back out of here. Oh yeah, four-wheeling, two-wheeling, buddy. Let's see. You fell. Oh boy. You fell, sorry. Kind of got you pinned up on my dashboard. Backing up out of this alleyway. It's a hill, so you can't see shit coming out. So you gotta ease up out of it. Got that truck back here. Now let's see if I got my parking spot. Alright. We're gonna go see if I got my parking spot back. Now we're gonna see if I can park. Get up in there, you know. Oh yes, I can get up in there. I like when the two cars ain't there, I can get right back up in my parking spot. Because these people here, they don't like when I have all my cars out here. They get mad. But you know what? I pay taxes for my stuff. So yeah, I'm parking in front of my house. I got the home front. That Jeep right there, all I need is seat belts and then it's street legal. I gotta charge my battery jumper. Walking up the steps, walking up the steps, walking up the steps. Kind of a beautiful day. Yes, I'm still a little sick. I pulled a muscle in my back. Yes, I'm doing some pain work today, trying to get it stretched out so it don't hurt. It will though. I might go in the back and grab another battery because it does hold a charge. This one's for the Expedition, but I use it on the YJ. Yep, I got the fenders. Now I got to get seat belts. I got them. I just got to drill out the bolts because I can't get the old pieces out. Walking back up the steps. Walking back up the steps. Walking up the steps with this big ass heavy battery. Drop a comment if you want to see more series of me trying to fix my cars or Jeeps. I'm going to try that again. Drop a comment if you want to see more videos on me doing my car fixes or trying to start them, or who knows what I got to do because I got Jeeps to fix too. This is Whatever Robert signing out.